This is soup for my family. Isn't it wonderful? Soup for my family. It's incredible. It's the perfect size. The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.
Hey, welcome back to Soup for My Family, a podcast where two communists bitch about their white privilege. With me is one of your hosts, John Holmes. But here is my best friend and co-host, Mr.
John Shrek, that's me.
John Shrek.
Talking over the host.
Hell yeah, always.
Like always. That was a comment. Somebody I think that you know commented that we always talk over each other.
Yeah, an old college buddy said that. I'm like, hey, that means we have a listener. All right.
Someone's listening. Right. And he's from Hamilton. That's all that much, and so am I. So what's up, man?
Hell yeah.
3john.com.
Yeah.
I'm sucking on a 6-drink. What is it? What is this?
Firemaker.
Firemaker, the Chattahoochee tea. This is my favorite beer right now, I think. It's
yeah.
It's an IPA, but it's like kind of sweet. Like it's got like a honey floral flavor to it.
Ooh.
And it's
nice.
Ooh.
I
it's
am
not dry like an IPA.
I'm having, of course, mint julep in honor of Derby Day.
Yes, our horse that he won us a lot of money. I didn't actually check. I did put my life savings on soup and sandwich.
That's what I did too. All my $5,000.
So did we come out on top? I didn't actually watch the result.
No, they actually shot him down. They called him Antifa, and the cops shot him before the race was even over.
I actually had money. Stallion. I had money on that happening. Vegas odds that would happen.
Shit.
So, boom. Let's go.
You won, dude. You just cleaned up.
Unfortunately, I lost that much on the Derby race. Mint julep. That I already said that margarita is my favorite mixed drink, but I think mint julep's got to be right there, number 2.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever had a mint julep. Yeah,
ever?
Ever. I thought for some reason I always thought it was clear. I thought it was like a clear liquid or liquor.
It's a white person's drink, so I guess you would assume that.
Yeah.
Or like white women. A lot of white women drink them because that's half of the people at the Kentucky Derby.
But I should have put it together that it has bourbon in it because it is a Kentucky drink. So that's on me. I'm sorry, guys.
Kentucky's best. I think the first time I ever had a mint julep was when we went to Derby. I think it was like 5 years ago now, maybe 4. We rode down on a bus with my partner and her parents and her cousin from New York City. We all rode down.
Wow.
And I got so drunk. I have the drunkest picture of myself from Derby.
Hell yeah.
Before we even got in there. And then we got inside and I had a $13 mint julep. Hello. And that put me over the edge. I was done for the day.
Yeah, you don't even remember the race.
By the time the race came around, I had actually sobered up, but it took a while. I think we tried every single treat that they had in the infield. Big old turkey leg.
Hell yeah.
And another thing you hold like this, corn dipped in butter like that. I'd never seen that before. That was magic.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah.
What did you get any sauce on your Derby dress?
No sauce. I bought a cigar on the way in. Never smoked it. As you do. You know what? I'm gonna chomp on a cigar and around 100,000 other people. What do I look like? A
Republican?
CEO or whatever they do?
Yeah, big fat cat capitalists.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I tend to not watch the Derby, but I do like drinking, so that's a fun thing to do.
And you might as well have something on in the background that's mindless and dumb.
Yeah.
It was on the other. I wasn't watching it. The other people in the house were. I did come in and watch the actual Derby race. I lied. I was full of shit. I watched the Derby race. But I was in the other room watching 2001: A Space Odyssey. I was really leaning in this weekend.
Leaning into what? Kubrick or?
Yeah, that movie. That movie, really. You know, it's It's an intense movie. I watched it over 3 days on 3 different screens, which is the way that Kubrick designed it to be watched. On my phone, on the TV, on the, I don't know, the rear view backup cam on my car. I was watching it on there.
Hell yeah, you got to hack that shit.
Yeah, I can't believe that movie's rated G. Would you guess that movie's rated G? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've read the book even.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's a great
Whatever,
movie.
man.
Okay.
It is. And it's like, it's so, it is. I mean, there's no reason for it not to be rated G other than the fact that it's just like unsettling from the moment it starts to the moment it ends. But
yeah.
It just feels like a movie that it could scar a kid if you show them that movie. But it's rated G, just like The Lion King.
Well,
and Birth of a Nation.
Movies were up until like the 70s, late 70s. Movies were just like it was like either G for general audience, or it was just X. X-rated. I think they had shown some movies, or had some movies that were out as R for really bad, for like, but I know PG-13 or PG hadn't even come out yet.
PG-13 is the weirdest one. It's like, it's inappropriate and you should probably be 13 before you see it. It's like, okay, what? How's
you
that
have to have
PG?
If your movies are PG-13, you have to have noted at least once to hear someone say shit.
2 times. If it's 3, that's an R.
That's an R, buddy. You're old enough to vote.
It should just be PG Extra. That's what they should rebrand it, PG Extra. No one wants to be thinking about the number 13. It's unlucky. How is that the number they settled on?
I think people think like, yeah, they're mature enough. They're 13. They're already fucking, you know.
TV was superstitious though, because they went with TV 14.
Yeah, they were like, let's bump it up a one year.
It's not unlike, it's like a hotel, you know, just skip right from 12 to 14.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just got back from a show that I was not booked on. But there was a bucket. It was a bucket show. That's why I went. And there was also some comedians on the show that I wanted to see. So, you know, win-win.
Yeah.
And I had like resigned to the fact that because there was 2 bucket. I didn't know the setup. There's 2 bucket spots throughout the show. The first one is after the first 2 comics, and 2 more, and the second bucket. After the first bucket, I was like, I'm not gonna, like, there's a lot of other comedians here. Hanging out, and they're also like more established. Like, people know who they are, so they're probably. Yeah. I've been to a bucket show. They pick the names, right?
Yeah.
At least that's I've witnessed that many times. But no, it was the second. I even went and bought a beer because I was like, I'm not going to drink until I do a set. I so often derail a set after I've had 1 beer because it just fucks my brain up just enough that I forget everything.
Really?
And I'm already like on the edge all the time of like, I'm going to forget everything. So sometimes that 1 beer is like not enough. So 2 beers, I might be fine. I'll be like loose, but 1 beer is just like, it's going to fuck me up. So I had a beer after that first bucket spot happened because I resigned to myself. I'm not going to get up. The odds are so low. It's not going to happen. And then sure enough, she reads the name. She pulls out the name. She's like, I'm going to butcher this last name. And I was like, that is absolutely me. It's going to be 100% me. She's like, John Sharrock. And I ran from the back and ripped it for 3 minutes, John. I'll say I ripped it. It was okay, but it was it felt good.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I think it extra felt good because it was like I had like decided it's not even gonna happen. And then to go up and you know, not fuck it all up felt nice.
Nice.
Especially after
nice job, buddy.
Not doing a lot of stand up lately, so felt good.
You're simply the best.
That's all I needed to hear. I wish someone would have said that to me after my set.
Oh yeah, what happened? They all boo you.
Yeah, the comedians all turn their backs and they're like, "This guy sucks. Why did he get to go up and not me? I've been waiting around at the show." I definitely felt that because I went on stage and a lot of the comedians kind of meandered back outside. I was like, watch me, please. I need your approval.
Witness me.
But no, I chatted with some people after the show. It was cool. It was a good night, fun times, and I'm buzzing clearly.
Yeah, dude, you're glowing. Your skin looks so beautiful right now.
Well, that's the kratom. I've been taking lots of that, taking them by the handful, and woo, high as hell. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, John. This is a comedy podcast. Just turns out sometimes I'm just kidding.
Wait, are you kidding about kratom? Because I've been on that shit for like 7 years.
7 years, and I never even heard about it. Damn. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
John.
dude. I don't talk about that a lot. Clearly, but yeah, I've been doing kratom for 28 years.
Wow. That many more since the last time you said it, huh?
What was that? Yeah, I started when I was 7. It just found me, you know, or did I find it? I don't know.
Who rescued who? Exactly. Hard to say.
No, I know kratom's like very bad for your like liver and stuff. Like people are like doing it like doing it a lot, and then like over in like the UK and stuff, they're finding out like kids that was like 25 years old have like liver failure and shit.
From just doing kratom, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder how much they're doing. Because I do take it sometimes for like as like a stimulant, like coffee.
Oh, wait, maybe we're talking about the wrong thing.
Thinking of K2?
Yeah, I'm talking about K2, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's different. You smoke.
Yeah, that's what I smoke.
You smoke.
That's what I smoke in gas station bathrooms.
What do you have to hide for? It's not illegal to burn potpourri and inhale.
No, I know. I just like stinking up gas station bathrooms.
I want it to smell like shit and also a head shop in here.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Do you have any stories of doing that? Like you
what?
Go
K2?
to a bathroom
No.
and make it stink? No. Stand up where like you thought you weren't going to go on, and then you all of a sudden did, and then like it was awesome because you were thrown off.
Not really. I've been like, I've had the problem where like I think I'm going on, and then I'm not, and then like 2 minutes before they're like, "Oh, you're back on," and I'm like, "What?" And that's unnerving as fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to be able to mentally prepare myself for a set, and then when they tell me I'm not on, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can just relax now."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Hey, you're on. You're actually on." I'm like, "Oh shit. Okay, well, fuck." And now I'm on in 2 minutes, and I gotta be funny now. Fuck. I was in line for the bathroom.
I'm actively taking a shit. You couldn't have waited for me to come back in the showroom. Just put me on later. Put me on an extra person. You told me I was off. No, I had that happen. I wanted to tell this story is why I asked, but also I wanted to know. But I was working the door at Go Bananas. I don't remember when it was, 2013 or something. And it was when Kyle Kinane, Sean Patton, and Nate Craig were doing that tour. And it was, I think, Thursday. What was it called?
Oh, I forget what the tour name was called, but I was at every show that they put on there. I remember this.
Okay, so you were there for this then.
Yeah.
But I was working the door and they were running late, but Go Bananas doesn't start shows late, which I've always loved about.
Yeah, me too.
Occasionally happens now when a certain Bobby Wu is in charge. It starts a little bit late. Yeah. But that's what I've always loved about the club, Shows start late a lot of places. Not Go Bananas. The show starts on time.
Yeah.
And I'm seating people as the door guy. Mikey comes up to me. He's like, "They're running late. You got a host. I'll let you when they're here." And I'm like, fuck yes. This is amazing. I'm terrified, but I could do this. I was, I was still, I'd hosted maybe a couple times.
Yeah.
New comic. Also a better comedian back then.
Yeah.
Because I cared more. I was hungry for it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm finding that hunger again, John, here in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
So he tells me that, it's 10 minutes to showtime, 15 minutes to showtime. I'm still seating people. But I'm like, all right, I'll do this bit. I'll do this bit. I'll do this bit. And then
Yeah.
he comes up to me like 2 minutes before the show starts. He's like, they're here. You're good. You're not going to go. You don't have to go up. I was like, all right. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm relaxed now. And then it's 8 o'clock. The lights, he's about to go turn the lights off. He's like, you're going on. And I was like, all right, here we go. I was ready. I got myself ready. And then he told me I'm not doing it. So I like chilled, but I was ready, but I was chilled. And I was like, okay, it's not happening. And he's like, you're going. And I fucking did like 8 minutes. And I think I have it recorded somewhere.
Nice.
I think I hit.
That was that Thursday show?
I think it was a Thursday show. It was a night that they just did one show. Maybe they did a one show Friday, but I doubt it. So it was probably Thursday.
They did both shows, Friday and Saturday. I think I might have missed that Thursday show though.
Okay.
But I was there the rest of the week.
Yeah, but then so they had me host the rest of the show too. So I got to bring everybody up.
Oh, nice.
Because Nate Craig was, I guess, hosting those shows for the rest of the weekend for the tour and stuff. But when I brought Sean Patton up, he had a really funny riff about how, he does every job here at the club. He works the door. He hosts the show. He's making the chicken fingers in the back. He's the manager, which is not far from the truth. Let's be honest. Comedians do run that fucking place. So,
I only worked. You and you worked at Go Bananas more than I have. I've tried to work at Go Bananas. I was able to do a door guy shift one time.
Oh yeah?
One night.
How'd that go? Do you remember?
Show. Oh yeah, there's a reason why they weren't at. Okay, so first show, this guy's front row, stage to the left, right, like right to the left of the stage. Right. Yeah. Stage right, but
adjacent
if you're looking
to the stage.
Yeah, just right, and and he was getting drunk and making comments. True. And at one point he like walked across the stage, not like across the entire stage, but onto the stage like to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
I've seen that move. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then I'm like, and then he kept making comments. I just go up to him and I just go, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Just please keep the comments to yourself. That's all I said. Right. Yep. Afterwards, his wife, can't fight his own battles.
Karen's
here. You're a fucking asshole. Telling my husband to be quiet. He was helping. And what was he doing that was so bad? I'm like, well, he did walk across the stage. And she was like, he was trying to go to the bathroom. I'm like, there are easier ways to do that. And dude, she was just launching into me, just, finger fucking me. You know how Karens do.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's dude. Hot. And then I finally, after like 5 minutes of her just calling me an asshole, I'm just like, okay, miss, I don't, what do you want me to say? The show's over. You're supposed to leave. What do you want me to do? I asked him nicely. I didn't make a scene and it shut him up. Why are you yelling at me? And she was like, I need to speak to your manager. I'm like, fine. He's going to tell you the exact same thing.
This place doesn't have a manager.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you mean the dude getting high by the dumpsters? Yeah, let me go grab him. I'm sure he's going to give a shit.
Jeff Tate always told me, he's like, just tell them you're the manager. And I'm like, maybe. I don't think I ever did it because I always just wanted Marty to handle it because I'm like, he's the fucking owner. I'm not.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not getting hurt for $60.
Yeah. Dude, and then after that, no more. Because that lady just made a fucking scene, so now I don't get to work the door at Bananas anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude.
That's bullshit. That's like a standard door guy thing. Like,
I know, right?
At least you went and asked them. There's so many people who have worked the door over the years that just don't even say anything.
Yeah.
They're like too afraid. And I get it. It's fucking terrifying. It ruined comedy in that room for me for a while. Like, I know, my favorite place, the first club I ever went to, like, first thing I did when I turned 18 was go to Go Bananas Comedy Club. Love that place. And like for a while, I could not really fully enjoy myself at shows because the whole time I'm like on edge because I'm like, we're gonna have to kick that motherfucker out. It's like, it's not your job anymore, man. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I know. You're having flashbacks.
Yeah, like I'm like, nom. Working the door at Go Bananas was my nom.
Yeah, dude.
And it came with free chicken tenders.
One time being a door guy at Bananas, and then they're just like, yeah, we don't need them. But I mean, even when they were like struggling, and you would see Kurtz put out a post like, hey, we need help at Go Bananas tonight. I'd be like, hey man, I'm available.
Jeez. Damn.
Nothing. Marty does not want me to work for that company.
Even getting upstaged by Billy, that guy.
I know, right?
Well, listen, it's a bit of it's good. Like it was good money for, second gig and shit. But it also, like I said, it definitely made me enjoy comedy differently because like I was on edge for a while.
The only other time I also worked one time as a chef and one time.
Yeah.
At Go Bananas.
Have you done that kind of kitchen work before?
Yeah, to some extent. I'd been in the Red Lobster kitchen as my first job when I was 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. What were you? Well, I won't derail it. How was the Go Bananas experience?
Oh, it was terrible. It was heavy
so
chicken wing crowd night.
Oh.
Everyone wanted chicken wings. So when I got there, like no one had really explained it, like how any of this worked, like that you're supposed to turn on.
Get back there.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, I turn on the deep fryers, right? I'm making shit. I'm doing everything, but then wing night, and then something was happening with the fryer, the deep fryer, that I'm like, this isn't right. So I have to ask somebody. I'm like, hey man, what's going on with this? And they're like, that's not heated up all the way. And I'm like, yeah. and then I'm like,
warm?
What? And then they're like, yeah. And then they showed me that the line there's no numbers or anything on this where this is supposed to go, but there is a dot. There's a line on it. There's a line. But here's how brilliant it is. You match the line up. There's a line. There's like a little dash on the metal and a line on the knob. So one would assume you match them up. No,
right,
you're supposed to turn it. You're supposed to turn it beyond the line. And I'm like, dude,
obviously,
yeah, this has never been explained to me, and I just gave the entire club food poisoning. Fuck. Yeah,
you're not on the hook for that, man. You're not an employee. Oh boy.
Yeah, so like people were complaining that their chicken wings were cold, and I'm like, my chicken legs are cold. Shit.
This woman just broke her tooth on a frozen chicken wing.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, oh no, it was just extra crispy. It's not frozen.
Yeah.
It's icy hot. You know, it's so hot it tastes cold.
It's that new icy hot chicken wing.
Menthol chicken wings.
Yeah, dude.
Just got banned.
Yeah, what about that? What the fuck was up with that? You want to get into politics?
We can. I don't really have anything that I want to talk about specifically, but we can talk about this. I didn't actually look into it. I've only heard people reacting.
That's what I haven't looked into, but it seems that he's like gonna try and ban menthol cigarettes.
I think they are banned. I think that's what the thing is. I don't think it's like that something is going to happen. I think it happened. Like menthol cigarettes are done. Like flavored tobacco products are done.
Damn, that's terrible.
And I think that might also apply to like Juuls and like vapes and stuff. No more like cherry, mango.
Well, that's already been in effect.
Grounds. Oh,
that's
okay.
been in effect for a long time.
Maybe it is just menthols and like, because people were talking about Swisher Sweets too. So like that type of shit. It's like, why?
What? You can't even have flavored wraps?
Like that stuff's not for kids. They're trying to prevent kids from getting a hold of it, or kids wanting it. But it's like, I didn't know anybody in high school that was, well, I guess they were smoking menthols. So never mind. I know people, but most weren't.
You know who's what kids are smoking? Parents of kids that smoke.
Yes. Wait,
the parents are the one that start smoking, and the kids try and steal like some cigarettes out of their mom's purse, or maybe their sister, maybe their older
Yeah, exactly.
siblings' room.
So the first cigarettes they have, the ones that they get hooked on, are the ones that their parents have, not the ones that they decide, oh, I want the mango flavored cigarettes.
I know, right?
Well, at least they're doing the stuff that people really voted him in for. That's why I voted for Biden, so he would get rid of the Camel Crush. I hate that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I did try a menthol. I've never been a cigarette guy, but there have been nights where I have a few when I'm drinking, and I had a menthol. I had a Camel Crush. It was a menthol, and I was like, this is repulsive.
Yeah, I've never liked menthol.
It didn't make it better. Like if it like cut the harshness or something of the cigarette, I would understand that. Or if it was cooling at all, it just like was in just another weird flavor.
Yeah.
It's very strange. So I say good riddance. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay. I think the ban on the flavored Jewel pods was whatever, I guess. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. But trying to ban menthol cigarettes, dude, or banning menthol cigarettes is just, that's so dumb.
It's a waste of time and resources, just like everything else that they do,
dude.
And I don't even know who that's like. I don't even know who that's appealing to. Like, I don't think that there's any like mothers group saying, "Finally, we got the menthols. We got them."
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure there are that delusional people out there, right? Because there are flat earther groups out there. Like, oh man, another guy went off the deep end.
And there's a group for everything. There's Mothers Against MANC. Mothers Against Newport Cigarettes.
Hell yeah. I like to throw my Virginia tobacco flavored Juul at them.
Virginia tobacco flavored. Is that different than wherever else they grow tobacco?
So they basically just have, I guess they're just down to cigarette flavored and Virginia tobacco flavored now. They did have menthol.
It would be smart if they just label it like tropical tobacco and it's just mango.
No, they can't even advertise that now. They should advertise it as extra cigarette-y, but it's actually mango.
Extra tar.
Extra tar vapes.
There's no tar in the vape. It just tastes like tar because I know that's the flavor you like.
Extra rat poison for you. But it's just blueberry kumquat.
Oh, man. What's a kumquat? I can't even think of what that is.
It's a type of fruit.
Okay. I was thinking baked good.
God, you're dumb. Thank God you're so pretty.
I'm okay. I'm a 6 at best. Let's be real.
Hey, man, I've been a 4 my entire life. Even as a baby, they're like, "Oh, that's not a heartbreaker, but he's gonna get some strange every once in a while."
Love the idea of the attending nurse using the term "strange."
Yeah.
In 1986.
Hey, 7? Buddy, 86. You got it.
Great friend.
You are.
Oh, hey, here's a fun fact. On the show tonight, I was the only straight white male.
Hell yeah.
Folks,
isn't that great?
I'm finally a minority. Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm using it in my bio.
Dude, I love when they diversify lineups, because that means that my white male approach to things is going to be unique for that audience.
Exactly. It's niche now.
Yeah, dude.
Women do be shopping. Damn, I didn't even think about it that way. No, all of the book spots were women except for the closer, and that was a gay man. Very funny.
Okay.
Show, and I was the straight male, and I was like, it's good. It feels good.
Yeah.
And that is a position of privilege to be like, finally, I'm a minority,
Yeah.
Fox News has been telling me for all these years as I watch it every single day and fill my brain with it that the Mexicans and the African Americans and the Asian Americans and the Canadians probably are all taken over, and we white men are going to be in the minority, and I'm glad to finally be seeing that in the real world.
Hell yeah, it's about damn time.
Yes. Yeah. I got another thing, but I don't.
Yeah, what else? What you got?
I don't have it.
Okay. I'll keep mumbling about the State of the Union.
Oh yeah, that happened. I didn't watch it. I saw people tweeting about it while it was happening. I don't know what I was doing actually, but I was watching Jeopardy or something.
Hell yeah. How do you think, how's Brett Favre doing on Jeopardy?
He's great. He does keep talking about his Levi's, which I feel like is so corporate, man. I can't believe he sold out like that, but I mean, he was all right. He was pretty good.
Nice. I just want to tell him, hey, buddy, they're Wranglers, not Stranglers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, he does the Wrangler, not the that makes it even weirder that it's Levi's.
Yeah, why are you talking about?
He's not even sponsored. He just loves. I guess he just loves them.
I'm just saying, whatever pair of jeans you own, let your boys breathe a little bit, you know?
Yeah, you got it. I can't talk. I'm wearing some Target jeans that are tight. You can see the entire outline of it.
Ooh.
I'm talking about my hemorrhoid, folks. Hey, sticking out the back.
Let me see that ass mark.
Woo!
Yeah, dude. There you go.
All right, so that made me think of this. I didn't know if I wanted to bring this up, but I told Paige the other day, and I realized how insane. So, all right, it doesn't matter if you know the song. I'm sure you've heard it. It's a Zac Brown band song, "Chicken Fried." That's the name of the song. You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night. That song.
I doubt I've heard that, but it sounds familiar. Oh, jeans that fit just right. I have heard this one.
Yep. That's a line from it. All right. I guess I like it. I'm embarrassed that I like it, but I do. But the first time I ever downloaded the song was back in like 2009. I was in college. It was back when it was popular.
Oh yeah.
And the last verse of that song, all of us, it's all about just this kind of Americana type stuff, cookouts, jeans that fit, all that shit. Like, I love my Southern life. And then the last refrain is about like, salute the ones who died to save our lives, like about the troops and stuff. And it's it's so pandery and shitty, and it comes out of left field because like none of it's even about that at all. And then it's just like, thank you for sacrificing your life so I don't have to lose my chicken fry. So as a 19-year-old whatever anti-flag fan, lefty, commie, whatever I was back then.
Yeah.
I threw that song into Audacity, chopped that refrain out, and uploaded it onto my iPod without that verse.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So I could listen to that song and not be annoyed by the pandery patriotism, war machine propaganda bullshit. Because I do love my chicken fry, John. Hey, cold beer on a Friday night.
Yeah, but have you thought about the fact that maybe those who died for chicken fried weren't the troops? Maybe he's talking about.
Damn, dude, it could be woke as hell. He's talking about all the lives lost, all of the Iraqi lives lost, so we don't have to lose our chicken fry. Yeah,
exactly. Right. Like maybe he's talking about the struggle, the oppressed making chicken fried.
He doesn't say the U.S. military, the troops, the Marines. He says, salute the ones who died, who gave their lives. That's all he says.
Yeah. What about those?
Could be ISIS. They gave their lives.
Lloyd. Say his name.
Woo. Zac Brown.
Zac Brown is right. Say his name.
Woo. Damn, we're cooking now.
For sure. Yeah.
No, fuck that. We're too good looking.
We're definitely too good looking, right? I can't remember. Have I worn this Adidas jacket on the pod yet?
You have. I've worn this hat. I've worn this shirt. We're gonna start.
Ah,
You know
shit.
what,
Well, we
John?
got to start over, jackass.
We got capsule wardrobes. We only got so many cool looking stuff that we want to wear on screen.
No. I have many outfits, John.
I believe it.
You know it. It's not that you should believe it. You know it. I fucking shit.
You got to start cycling through all those fall jackets.
Oh, man. I don't even think I have half of them anymore.
I was just about to ask that. Do you hold on to them or do they kind of fall apart and you get rid of them?
Sometimes they, like this last one I had to just throw out. It was like the entire sleeve from like the shoulder or from the elbow to like almost to the cuff was blown out.
Nice.
I had to throw that one out. It was just beyond repair.
You know, that's an aspect of the fall jackets and the winter jackets that I never even thought of, is that you're giving these jackets a final home for them to die on, homes for them to die on. And then they can they can move on to the next life.
Move on to the spirit, to the leather realm.
Yeah, dissolve into the landfill at Rumpke.
Hell yeah. I can think of nothing. That's how I want to go. Just throw my body in a dumpster. Take me to Mount Rumpke.
Bury me on Mount Rumpke.
That's a country song if I ever heard one.
Oh yeah, man. There's that Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky folk country band called the Rumpke Mountain Boys. Such a great name.
Yeah,
I actually looked them up. I need to after this.
They're good.
Saying this.
I've seen them a couple times.
Yeah, I always see Jeff Tate posting about it, like going to their shows, or back when shows were happening. But great name for a band.
Yeah, dude.
Rumpke Mountain Boys. Because the people outside of Cincinnati have no idea what that means. They're like, "Oh yeah, Rumpke Mountain. I guess that's a place in Ohio." It's a landfill.
Yeah,
it's literally
best views of the city. Rumpke Mountain.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, all right.
I was gonna say So I think this was almost 2 weeks ago now, but you had Anthony DeVito on your alleyway.
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
How'd that come together?
He's okay. So his girlfriend, a very funny woman named Julie Salmon.
Okay.
Is her sister just gave birth to a baby, and she lives in Cincinnati.
Oh.
So they've been actually traveling back and forth from Cincinnati to New York, like over the winter for like 6 months.
Wow.
But there were no shows happening then in Cincinnati, right?
Right.
So they just kind of hung out, didn't really do anything, and then they were coming back again this time, and then they hit up Lee. Anthony DeVito hit up Lee Kimbrell, and then Lee hooked him up with our show. So so they both did the show. They were both very funny. It seems like they're gonna be in Cincinnati for a minute. He's gonna keep traveling back and forth, but I think he said something. Solomon said something like 3 months or something. I can't remember now.
Wow. That's
but
cool,
yeah,
man. That's awesome to have someone like that in town.
Yeah, dude, it's great. He's a fucking phenomenal. He's a powerhouse comic, right? Like he's
incredible.
Real good.
Incredible. That the show, the one show that I went to where he and Greg Stone co-headlined with Willie Bostick hosting.
That was amazing. I remember that.
I mean, I've seen so many amazing shows at Go Bananas, but at least, especially like in recent memory, like one of the like just fucking best shows. Like I was laughing so hard the whole time.
That was so good.
I went to a show on Tuesday at a place called Limerick Junction. It's a bar. They're known in the Atlanta comedy scene, I think, mostly for the lightning round open mic that used to happen on Tuesdays, which it is coming back, but it's also a book show before that. It's just a little bar. And I got to see Ms. Pat fucking rock it for 6 people and fucking
Oh my God.
like fucking, I laughed for 20 minutes straight. Like my
Dude,
face was
Miss Pat.
sopping wet.
Miss Pat's too good.
It was amazing. She was like fucking with, there was this super drunk couple. They were like kissing and she started going off on them. And like, dude, it was like, there's especially like being away from comedy for so long and like to just like bear witness to that and just be part of that was like incredible. Cause I guess I don't know if she lives here. I think she's from Atlanta, but I thought she lived in Indy for some reason.
Yeah, I think she, I mean, I know she's coastal.
Regardless, I think
Because
she's
she
in
has
town.
that show and stuff.
Yeah. I think she's in town shooting that show.
Oh, that might be it.
So like another season of the show. But I wasn't, but maybe she lives here. But I totally thought she lived in Indy because I feel like she pops up at Helium a lot. But
I don't know now that dude, but I love her regardless. She's a hilarious comic and a very powerful speaker. Like
dude,
if you can really turn your emotions in a comedy set too.
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps just you saying that. Like I can't remember if I saw her at Go Bananas. I don't know if I've actually seen her live. That might have been the first time I saw her live, and it was like it was incredible. Like, and it was also a reminder of like, I know myself. I can get down on myself if a crowd is not big and like not into it. And it's like, fuck you. You're never too big for that. While like watching that, you're like, she's
I know, right?
Top. She's like one of the like. There's nobody better than her, you know.
Dude.
So and then she did it, and she did great. And like the other comics on the show, some people were getting pops, but it was like a bar show that has 6 people at it. But dude, she lit that room on fire for 20 minutes, and it was nice. It was so crazy. It was awesome.
That's what I love about the type of headliners like Miss Pat, Stuart Huff, you know, people who are just like truth tellers.
Yeah.
Who can just really, you're not just going there. I mean, you're going to laugh and laugh a lot, but also it's going to make you think. It's going to make you, it's going to change your emotions and how you perceive things. Definitely. And
yeah,
but I mentioned Stuart Huff because like he's done those shows. He doesn't give a fuck if there's 6 people in the audience. He'll fucking, just like Miss Pat, he'll fucking change the gambit of the entire room with those 6 people.
Yep. Yeah. It was a sight to behold, and it was like such a cool fucking thing to just like witness. Cause I just thought I was going to hang out at a show, and I knew she had popped in there a few weeks ago, but like just to get to see it. And also it's also like you could see someone show up and just kind of run their bits and then go, but she was like, I need to get this fucking crowd first. And she did, and she laid into them and got them going, and then she did her bits, and then she pieced out, and it was just like, fuck.
Yeah, incredible. Dude, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
You don't just fucking, so that podcast that I did last week was how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb.
Yep. Great Kubrick reference.
Well, yeah, another Kubrick reference, buddy. It's a podcast by Lauren Hutton and Luke Fagenbush, who you just go on there and tell your bomb stories as a comic or terrorist. You know what? I think they're looking to expand their brand.
Why not? You know, don't want to narrow yourself down. There's no other podcast doing that.
Hey, there's podcasts for everybody. I think I talked about this time this bar show I did up in Columbus where.
Don't tell the whole story. Go listen to the podcast.
No. I'm just gonna narrow it down. I talked about the bomb in Columbus, Ohio, a bomb at Go Bananas, and a bomb at Mayday, now Northside Yacht Club.
Yeah.
All 3 of those bombs, I didn't take credit for them all. I blamed every other person on that show in
Not
that
me.
audience. Not me, buddy. That
Did
shit
you-
don't happen to me. I don't bomb. I turn coal into diamonds every time. It's only gold for me.
And I turned diamonds into sand, if that makes sense. Everything was going so great, and then it just dissolved. What the fuck happened up there?
What it was glass. It was glass the entire time. Fake
Cubit.
diamonds. Yeah, cubic.
Man, I remember bombing a guest set at Go Bananas just a few years ago in a way that was like soul rattling.
Oh, dude, same with me. That's one of the stories I told. It was for Cy Amundsen and Tom Dustin, and I did a guest
What
set.
a duo!
I know, right? And it was and I didn't eat dicks. I didn't eat a bag of dicks. I just ate one giant dick, right? Like just like.
You had to take chunks out of it.
Yeah, no, it was so bad.
Yeah, the thing about this particular guest set, it was Andy Woodhull was headlining.
Oh fuck. Yeah, but Woodhull knows you, you know?
Yeah, not well enough.
Oh no.
I don't think. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter. He doesn't remember the fucking set. It's fine.
Yeah, probably
but like,
not.
I was trying to get a recording for like a festival submission, and like I was working on the set all day. It was all bits. It's like bits that I did tonight, like the shit about veganism and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I was working on the set all day. Like I wrote it all out, and I was getting ready and like being in the space for it, and then I just fucking ate shit for 5 straight minutes, and I was just like, all right. I don't know what else I could do. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I honestly can't, because there's plenty of times where I'm fully aware this didn't go well because I said this wrong and I fucked it up. I'm very aware of that. But this was the kind of set where I was just like, they just didn't like me from the start and they fucking hated me till the end. Like,
yeah, dude,
they didn't care.
That's what happened with me on that Simon's. I think I think it was because, and I mentioned this on the podcast, not trying to double dip, but I think it's because I said the phrase up top, I'm a liberal guy. And then I went into all my jokes about being a liberal guy, which is jokes, you know, you've heard before, just resting bitch face. Trans rights.
Yep.
Yeah, you know those.
Yeah.
And like no homo.
Are you looking for a response from me?
I'm kind of like I'm looking for you to acknowledge that you know these jokes.
Yes, of course.
Millions of times. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. A simple head nod or acknowledge of the light will do, John Strack.
I was looking, I was trying to keep eye contact. I'm riveted. I'm trying not to talk over you, for Christ's sake.
All right. Well, I did those jokes and then I got at most I got
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
And that's a front row. You don't hear that if it's not.
No, you're exactly right. That was the front row audience member who would just be like, yeah, just that. Because I was staring right at her, right? I'm just like,
so
it was
tell me
I'm not funny? You gonna tell me I'm not funny? And so she would let out a
dude, I get why people don't want to sit in the front row of a comedy show. I get it.
Yeah, dude, I hated that. Speaking of doorman, I think I sat people another time, just impromptu, like I was just doing it for someone who had to pee or something like that. It was that, and I was at it was a crowd work comic.
Okay.
You know, a comic who only does crowd work. And then I would sit people up front of the show and they'd be like, ooh, I don't know about sitting up front. And I have to say something like, Oh, don't worry. If you don't talk to them, they won't talk to you. Just lie straight to their face because I knew, no, they were going to talk to you.
He's going to talk to you and he's going to mention the thing on your fucking forehead. So maybe try to cover that up with some makeup or something.
Yeah. Cover up that zit. You got concealer in there, lady.
What else you got that huge purse there for? Come on. You didn't bring that?
Come on, that bag you call a purse?
He's going to make fun of the purse too. Take it back to the car.
You might as well just go home. Thank you for your money, but you can't get a refund.
You can buy a 6-pack and go. You don't want to watch this show. No, I would as a default, I'd take people, if the front seats are not filled, I take them there. And if they don't want it, they'll say it. And if not, deal with it. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna add another level of comfortability, but it's gonna make it better.
Yeah.
I sat in the front row. This is before I even tried comedy, I think. I went to a Sunday show with a good friend of mine from college to see John again, and we sat in the front row. And he made eye contact with me so many times throughout the set, and I was like, every time it was like please don't hate me. in my head, I was like, please don't hate me. I think you're great. You're one of my favorites. I love you,
dude.
John again. It is unsettling when I try to do it as a comedian in a way because I know that it's a little unsettling and like people like pay attention even harder.
Yeah.
But as a person in the audience who's not a comedian, sitting in the front row, making eye contact consistently with the comedian is like, one, it makes you feel you're part of it, and two, it's a little unsettling. You're like, I don't know you, but you were making more eye contact than my father.
Yeah.
Like anybody in my life.
Yeah. Definitely more than my autistic son, who also does comedy.
He's on stage right now. Oh, the headline.
He's on stage. He won't look me in the eye, but he'll tell me that I suck right to my face.
Oh man. But yeah, like all the shutdown and everything has like really like double and triple affirmed my like love of stand-up comedy, as much as I get anxious about it and like,
yeah, dude,
frustrated with aspects of it, which that's going to be the case with anything. But like, I just
honestly,
love it,
John, I'm coming up on 10 years. You've been doing this a year longer than me. So dude, you're fucking, if you don't have like mixed feelings about something you've been doing for 11 plus years, then you're still delusional.
Yeah, I wish I was. That's the thing.
I know, right?
I want that 3-year delusion again.
Dude, I was so hot when I was 3 years in.
Yeah.
I had heat back then. 10 years in, not so much. People are just like, oh shit, he's still here.
Like, whoa, okay, all right.
Yeah, they're just like, shit, this guy should have left a while ago.
That's a big part of the excitement of like being in a new city where there's like a lot of opportunities starting to pop up because COVID's out. That's the thing. I was talking to people tonight. They're like, yeah, there's not a lot of stuff happening. And in my head, I'm like, there's kind of a lot of stuff happening already. So like when stuff's happening, there's going to be stuff happening. So I'm pretty excited, man.
Nice.
Hopefully it turns into something. Hopefully I'm not alienating anybody. I feel like I'm
no, you're definitely doing that.
Myself.
Yeah, everyone hates you too.
I know.
Everyone hates you except for me. I'm the only one you can count on. And also stop saying that I'm manipulative.
I would never say that, John. I don't know why. Who's telling you that? Is it Sarah?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yeah, he's against us, John.
Our only fans. Yeah, but it's also it's weird doing a 3 spot. I literally, so the last time I did a 3 spot was at Helium, and it was almost 2 years ago. I went
Helium Indy?
Yeah, in Indy.
Okay.
Their open mic. I just did a 3 spot. So I literally went back and looked for the set list from that show because like it went really well. So I was like, I'm just gonna replicate it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot.
Yeah.
Just going back, especially in times when I'm like, where I'm where it's kind of a sudden thing, a sudden spot, you know. Excuse me. But also I just do that when I'm ill prepared. I'll just go back, find a nice 5-minute spot that I did, and then just replicate that.
Just rock it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I did a show last night. Like I got a message about it on like Wednesday. He's like, "You want to do Saturday?" I was like, "Great."
Oh, awesome.
Six people in the audience. I did like 10 minutes. It was great.
Dude.
I mean, it was awkward. Like I'm still shaking off that rust because I've gone up like this is like my fourth. Today was my fifth set, I think, this year. Fifth set.
You don't have to be fucking Bill Burr fifth time out, you know?
Right, I know, but what I'm saying is that like it is like it was even shocking to me because I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my Catholic school stuff. That is my oldest bit that I still do.
Yeah,
it's from like 2011 or 12, like legitimately.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And I haven't added much to it since then, John.
Wait, the Cat-holic?
No.
I haven't heard you do that bit in a long.
Oh man, I'm surprised you've seen that bit.
Dude, what do you mean you're surprised? I saw you like a year in.
I guess I didn't realize that I was doing it that long.
Dude, yeah, I remember that joke, and I remember seeing that you do that joke at RP McMurphy's. I've never told you this.
Oh, okay. I was definitely doing it there. I'm remembering now.
I remember hearing that Cat-holic joke and being like, "Whew, that's pretty bad."
It's so funny because that's also the bit that like people have referenced that bit to me recently, like a bit.
Oh,
like it's a memorable bit. That's the thing.
Yeah,
people remember it, but it's bad.
Yeah, man. I remember the rest because the rest of the bit's not bad. It's just about your Catholic upbringing, Catholic school upbringing.
Well, yeah, I mean that's like a standalone. That was before the bits that I'm talking about, the Catholic high school bits. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
The sex stuff, the sex.
Oh yeah,
education, condoms, and like I kind of stumbled through it, you know. Like those are like the bits that I turn to as tried and true. Like if I'm ever doing a longer set, I'm like I can turn to those because I know they work and I know them. They're just baked into my brain. And I did them last night, and I'm like, they are no longer baked into my brain. They're gone.
Something else is baked in your brain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know that. It's that Kratom and K2.
Kratom
both.
And
That's 3K. That's 3K. Almost
hey, man,
there.
we don't need to get canceled again.
I was not even doing a triple K joke. 3Ks and you're out.
Yeah, you got it. 3Ks and you're out. That's how I live.
But there it is. And we got the Rheingeist logo, which I've been told is a little clanny by a Jewish person. And should I wear it in public anymore? I don't know.
I mean, the ghost head, the skull head definitely looks a little clanny.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're going for a suppository and going into a butthole thing with this logo, but like people don't see that. They don't see a butt plug. They see systemic oppression. Hot riff right there. That was a fun one.
That was a great one.
Like to call it out when it's fun.
Yeah, man. How else are you going to know?
You're not?
All right. We've probably been going about an hour, maybe.
Let's see what my audio recording is.
Yeah, probably less than an hour. Let's keep
the bars. 58 minutes and 45 seconds. We've got a minute and 15 that we got to get through. No. I'm sure I had other shit that I wanted to talk about, but I don't necessarily know what it was. There's something. I think my audio was probably quiet there just for a second. But so I was seeing this on Twitter today, and it was annoying me when I was driving around, and I was thinking about it. So apparently voters in Austin, Texas just passed an ordinance or something basically making it illegal to camp outside and like do various like panhandling. Basically they made being homeless illegal in Austin. as rents have skyrocketed 98% from 2010 to right now. 98%. That's insane.
That's nearly double.
You're damn right. Almost double, but not quite.
Almost
not
double.
Quite Mary Kate and Ashley.
No, that's insane. I mean, yeah, so something's going for 10,000 is now going for like 20,000.
Right. Something that was going for 1 is now going for 2. Well, 198.
Yes. Hey, buddy, don't let me ever tell you you can't do math.
I won't. Never again. Because I just did it live on camera.
Live on camera. Edit that shit out, you asshole.
But no, I just want to applaud the people of Austin, all of the tech bros from the Silicon Valley in California who are sick of their taxes, who moved to Austin and then solved homelessness. Like, they've done it. They did it. Dude, it's over. Homelessness is over.
Lord Christ.
Now those people will go work at the Hardee's that can't hire people because they're going to be so motivated. They're like, you know what? The cops are going to spray me with a fire hose if I camp here, and I can't afford a house. So I guess I'm going to have to work for $8 an hour at Hardee's.
Man, if they're lucky.
I've been so lazy. Like, I need to go work, do manual labor for 12 hours a day for less than a living wage. And I'm still going to be homeless, but at least I'm going to feel like I earned my living, you know? My lack of a living.
All this means is that more people are moving into Hardee's.
Hardee's is the new affordable housing.
Yeah, dude. Taking a bath in that deep sink, you know?
The utility tub.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about this the other day because you mentioned livable wages and basically for nothing. The minimum wage thing.
Yep.
That people we're still being like, we need $15 an hour. Dude, that's what's so crazy about the minimum wage is that it is so low right now. Like, yeah. I mean, what it's still at, like, what, $7.65 maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, it is so low that I don't even know any places that don't start at that'll start at minimum wage, unless you're like a server or like a bartender or something.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like an actual job where you would expect to get the minimum wage, like a fucking like a fast food restaurant, gas station. Dude, they don't even hire at essential workers, right?
Yeah.
Our heroes during this pandemic. I don't even know places that'll start at the minimum wage because it's so low.
Yeah, it's so low. People won't even. I mean, and what they start at is still so low. It's still not.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm not saying. No,
I know. But they like brag. They like almost brag about it. Like, you can start you at $10 an hour. Like, isn't that great? It's like no, that's
dude,
like $20,000 a year. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's still nothing. That's still nothing. But I'm saying, like, the minimum wage is so low that the jobs you would expect to start at minimum wage don't even or even above that.
Right, because they're like, no one's gonna work for this.
No, they realize that.
So what they're mad about now is that they're no longer accepting that wage that they've determined, which doesn't make sense because you already bumped it up because people won't work for you. You should just bump it up. This is capitalism. This is capitalism in action. This is how it works. Do you support the free market or not? Because the labor is saying my labor is worth more than that. And if you can't meet that, then I guess you have to go out of business, asshole.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, Carl's Jr.
Carl's Marx Jr. now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Woo. Yeah. I mean, that's like that seems, I don't know if there's been any like big news stories this week. I've not been super plugged in, but the one that has seemed to stick is this whole fucking minimum wage thing and fucking right wingers complaining about there not being any, saying nobody wants to work because we gave not big enough check. It's It's like, if you think that $1,400 is why people don't want to work for less than a living wage and spend 60 hours of their week doing that job and still not be able to make ends meet, you're a fucking sociopath. But the thing is that the people that are most vocal about that are only vocal about it because they're trying to rile up the dumbass masses. So if you're not a fucking Republican congressman and you really believe that this restaurant is the victim in a situation where they don't want to pay their workers a living wage, then you're a fucking idiot.
And it's always restaurant work, right? Like, because that is I mean, you can make good money. So, dude, I'm just saying that it's always restaurant work because it's, I know plenty, we know plenty of people who are servers, right?
Yeah, tons.
But the amount of shit you have to deal with as a server is not worth the fucking pennies you're receiving, dude.
And the risk that you could feasibly walk away with a minimum wage because the strangers decided not to be generous today.
I know, right?
It's such a stupid system. It doesn't make... So if you work at a nice restaurant where you get good tips, then theoretically that restaurant could say, hey, we're not doing tipping anymore. We're going to make our prices reflect a living wage for our servers so they make the same amount of money that they would, guaranteed, instead of just a maybe.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose business, especially like a nice restaurant.
Yeah, dude.
Make the prices reflect that. Pay your fucking staff a living wage, and they no longer have to wonder whether or not them doing a good job will actually be reflected in the pay. Because what if I didn't smile when I was asking how the first bite was? Yeah. Or what if I did one little thing that annoyed them a little bit?
Yeah, dude.
I forgot something. Not even that. I just I did one little thing and they decided. Here's the other thing. If you tip 20% as the tops, like you did a great job, you're getting 20, you don't get to have an opinion about whether or not people get back to fucking work.
Yeah, dude. You're scum.
And I wouldn't even necessarily say that, but
no.
To still be in that mindset that's okay is no.
Dude.
You can either help perpetuate a more equitable system, or you can just stop going out. And you're going to stop going out because all your fucking favorite restaurants can't hire anybody because nobody wants to work for the shitty wages that the company that the business that you support is willing to pay.
Dude, you're only going to tip $5 at your O'Charlie's. Why are you so against this?
Yeah. It's you're not going to change your ways anyway, so what do you care?
Yeah, dude. You weren't gonna tip more than $6 at your Rusty Bucket Showdown challenge after work. What do you give a fuck about? Let them earn their living. Let them get a livable wage.
And I don't know. I don't even know what we tread on last week because I honestly, the whole thing was a blur and I didn't watch back on the whole thing when I was editing it. But it's getting food made for you is such an important part of your life.
Yeah.
That it's insane that we expect anybody to make such a little amount of money. Why would you not want the people that are preparing your food for you to be making a living? They're literally feeding you.
Yeah, dude.
They're also doing the job that you don't want to be doing to feed yourself. So that person should make more than someone like me who does fucking bullshit for a living.
I was thinking about this in the shower today. I've known you 10 years, and I think we've talked about this before, but whenever I try to talk to you about your job, you just say, I just send emails.
Listen, I said this on the first episode, and I'll say it again. Anybody that works at a computer that's not a programmer or coder that tells you they do anything more than send fucking emails is lying to you. That's the job. Sending emails and spending time between sending emails.
There you go.
But I think about that all the time. I don't know it is shocking to me, and I think it's I think it's an indication of just like an inherent desire for certain people to feel like they live in a hierarchical society, which we do because of different types of wage earners. It's all built on that.
Yeah, dude.
But like, I don't know how anybody could work in an office at a computer, not doing anything really, not doing anything that's strenuous, and not believe that a fast food worker deserves to make more money than you. Because I do not exert any physical strength all day. My back might get sore because I was sitting weird. My legs might start hurting because I haven't stood up in long enough.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
So the idea that anybody gets to sit at a desk all day and believes that they should make more money than someone who works at McDonald's is full of shit and an asshole. Legitimately. I think people who work standing on their feet should legally make $10 an hour minimum more than anybody that gets to sit all day.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking hard. Your feet are fucking dead.
I've heard sitting is the new smoking.
Mm.
It's so bad for you, dude. You're a bad boy.
Gives you lung cancer.
Hell yeah.
Well, John, should we wrap it up? We've been doing it for an hour 10, and I feel like we got some good shit out. But you got something else you want to do?
No, I do want to. You want to get to the plugs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely do the plugs.
Yeah, we'll do the plugs.
All right.
Okay. No. Yeah, I was just gonna say because I've always been a laborer in my work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had like an office job. Like it's strictly an office job, you know?
Yeah.
Like I still work in a warehouse, right? Like it's I do some customer service, right? But that's like very small percentage of my job. That's like only like 15% of my job.
It's like a back alley thing, customer service.
Yeah, I jerk people off for $15 an hour.
Unless they tip bigger than that.
I charge by the hour, so I'm at least getting $15.
Damn. All right, dude.
For a handy?
It's pretty easy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? You're gonna take that deal anytime.
Oh yeah.
No matter what time it is. 12:03 on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I could use a hand job. I could use a cutter. You call me up.
Toot toot. Steamboat handy.
Hell yeah. That's what Walt Disney's original name for that was. Did you know that?
I did. That's why I said it.
Mickey Mouse's real name was Steamboat Handy. And let's get the comments right now, Sarah. Come on, comment on it.
Tell us what we got wrong. I want to know.
Yeah, I think Steamboat Handy. I think that's a little known fact. I don't know if you even know that.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep, dark Disney vault there.
Yeah, we've been doing this long enough. All right, let's do some plugs. Let's do some plugs, John Shrek. Come on,
plug me.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna peg you and plug you. I have to peg you because my dick don't work no more. So
my dick don't work.
What have you got coming up, John Shrek?
Oh, I got nothing coming up. You know, I'll be around Atlanta trying to get booked on things. So go to a comedy show in Atlanta, and you'll probably see me hanging out in the back looking weird.
Hell yeah. I love that. You're still coming up at the end of May, right?
Yes, I'll be in Cincinnati. Not getting booked on any shows, but I'll be up there.
I'm gonna make sure you don't get booked on shows.
Thank God, because I don't have anything new, and it's gonna be embarrassing to have done a last show in Cincinnati 5 shows before I do another show in Cincinnati. So
hell yeah. Let's see what is today. It's the 2nd. All right, in like less than 2 weeks, I will be making my co-headlining debut. With Billy DeVore at the Laughing Post in Georgetown, Kentucky.
Georgetown.
May 14th and 15th, Billy and I will be co-headlining. Mike Fields will be hosting on the first night, Friday, and then Spencer Del Marchi will be hosting on the second night, Saturday, May 15th.
All right. Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm not done, motherfucker.
I'm saying hell yeah for that gig. Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. I got more. I will also be panhandling outside your car door every day for the next month.
But not in Austin.
Not in Austin. Can't do it there. They kicked me out. I will be begging for your money outside your home every day for the next 2 months. I'm talking to you, Tyler Snipes. Just wanted to give him a shout out. He doesn't even listen to the podcast. I just want to give him a shout out. He's a nice kid.
That's okay. You can shout out anyone you want, John.
Yeah, dude. And then for everything comedy and internet related, you can follow me at John Holmes Lives there.
Yeah. All right. Follow me at Shrek John. You can not follow our new Instagram for the podcast because it's not done yet, but you can find it, but don't look for it because it's not done yet. But look out for it in the future. It'll be done and you can look at it for it. And then we'll post our video clips there, and then I'm going to piss myself.
supermyfamily.pod.xxx.onlyfans
/jizz.
/jizz. Find us there.
Yep. Get on that shit.
Thank you, John Shrek. I love you very much, buddy. Have a good night.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.